Tell me, what's the first thing that you see?
I'm on a country road in a truck, an old truck.
Okay.
And there's a red barn. I'm driving by it. It's very bouncy, very pretty.
Very pretty red truck.
Just no, the location.
Oh, the location's very pretty.
It's beautiful.
Why don't you tell me about what you're seeing?
There's just it's a road, but not a road. You know, it's like a dirt road.
Like a dirt road, yeah. Not really like a road. It's just like...
Yeah, but I know where I'm going. It's like, and I recognize, and it's just so pretty, so green everywhere, and big green trees and shade, and I see this red barn, and I'm just on this road, and yeah, it's a bouncy truck, very old.
And who are you
The
with?
big steering wheel. I'm driving the truck.
You're driving the truck.
Yeah.
And as you're driving, can you see your hands?
Yeah, I'm a man.
You're a man.
I'm a man here.
You're a man.
Yeah, I'm wearing suspenders.
Okay.
I'm wearing suspenders, a white shirt with rolled up sleeves. I see this much clearer.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you see this man, what color is his skin?
White skin. I have a receding hairline. My hair is kind of combed back.
Okay.
Receding hairline, thinning hair.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm in my late 30s, maybe 40.
40s, okay. And where are you headed to? What do you feel? Where are you headed to?
I don't know yet,
Okay,
but I know
okay.
where I'm going. Like, I just, yeah.
Very purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And do you love... Is this where you live? This dirt road that you're driving, is it where you normally drive around?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. Lots of green. What time of day is it? Is it morning, afternoon?
Feels like morning.
Morning. And how's the weather? Does it feel warm?
It's not warm. It's a cool morning,
Cool morning.
but sunny.
And now that we have an idea what this man looks like, what does his day-to-day normally look like? What does he normally do?
I see a tractor. I see a huge barn.
Okay. So he's a farmer?
Farmer or farming. I'm in the country.
You see animals around?
Not yet, but I'm seeing hay, so there are definitely animals around.
Okay.
I sense them.
And this barn that you see, is it on your property?
I think this is my property, yeah. I don't see the house yet, but I see this big barn.
Okay. And why don't we just continue on this car with this man?
I have pigs. I don't see them, but I know I have them.
Okay, you have pigs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. What other type of
Enough.
animals? What type of other animals do you think you have in this barn?
The pigs are not in the barn.
Oh, they're not in the barn.
Not in the barn. They're outside. They're in a pen.
Okay. What other animals do you see just laying around on your property?
I have horses.
You have horses. What else do you have?
Definitely some chickens.
Chickens. So you're a farmer. It sounds like you're a farmer of livestock. Do you see any plants that you might cultivate?
Corn in the distance.
Corn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now that we've taken a look around your barn, I'd like to follow this man and see where he's driving to. Why don't we do that?
I'm not driving anymore.
You're not driving. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm in front of the barn, and
Okay.
I feel like I'm lifting hay and moving hay,
Okay.
like bushels of them.
Lots of hay. You gotta feed the animals.
Mm-hmm.
So, is this what you do every day? For the most part.
I don't know if I do this every day.
But it's your property, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, your house has to be close by. I'd love to go look at it.
I see it.
Okay, describe it to me.
It's pretty. Oh, this is why I like the country. It's a white farmhouse.
White farmhouse. Is it 1 story, 2 story?
2 stories.
2-story farmhouse.
Yeah.
Do you see lots of windows? A porch, maybe?
Windows. I see the house. Okay, porch. A small porch.
Small porch. And as you get closer, do you get the sense that somebody is in there waiting for you?
I feel I live here with others.
Okay, why don't we go inside and try to see who's there?
And I hear children. I hear children now
Okay.
that I'm getting closer to the house.
Okay, you hear children playing. Let's go inside the house. You're crossing the door. And as soon as you go in, tell me what you see.
I see a living room to my right and a formal dining room to my left.
Okay. Does it look
It's
big?
so pretty. The dining room, the sun is on that side of the house right now because the living room is darker, but the sun is coming through all the windows, and it's it's very simple, but it's definitely more of a formal dining room, but simple. And it's a wood table, and it has a white lacy tablecloth.
A white lacy.
But what strikes me is the sun and the light coming through the windows. There's lots of windows.
Okay, and this is, as you move forward, past the dining room and the living room, what else do you see?
I can also, if I go into the dining room, there's a doorway, and I can go in there, and
Okay.
I could go into the kitchen that way.
Let's do that. Let's go to the kitchen that way.
I mostly go out, in and out through the back kitchen door. I just know that.
Okay. You mostly use the back door. And that's the one that connects to the kitchen also?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the kitchen and see if there's anybody there.
Yeah, there's a female here.
Okay, describe her to me. What's her hair look like? Skin, the color of her eyes. The more you speak, the clearer it will be.
Yeah, she's not that clear.
Okay. Well, let's start and sense.
The kitchen is green. The
Okay.
cabinet. Let me tell you what I see clear.
Okay, tell me. Tell me what you can see clear.
The kitchen cabinets are green,
Okay.
like a dark green.
Okay.
There's a sink and a window, and I could see out to the farm. It's very pretty. Kitchen's a little darker. I smell coffee.
I smell coffee. So this woman is obviously cooking for you.
Why can't I see her?
It's okay. You just need to trust and allow yourself to fully see
Just
her.
let me see her.
Tell me more about what you're feeling. I know you could hear and smell. What do you feel when you're around her?
I feel like I just put my arms around her from behind.
Okay, it sounds like you know her pretty well. She might be your wife. And
Yeah, she's tall, like me. Like we're the same, sort of the same. No, I'm a little taller.
okay.
But I'm embracing her from behind.
And how do you feel this relationship is like?
Loving.
Loving. A lot of love.
I have 2 sons.
You have 2 sons. Are they running around?
No, they're in the living room, in that room to the right
Okay.
that I mentioned.
I remember. And what are they doing?
What are they doing?
Can you hear them?
They're playing with cars. They're on the floor, and they're just playing with cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are your sons? Are they like small kids, toddlers?
Yeah, they seem like maybe they're close in age, like 4 and 5.
Okay, we can work with that. And this is their mother. This beautiful white home. filled with love and peace, it seems. And maybe now you could see your wife a little clearer. Now that you've seen your sons.
Maybe put us at the table having a meal where I could see her sitting.
All right.
Let's do that.
So we're going to move to dinner time. Your wife has cooked a beautiful meal. Mm-hmm. Your children are there. And you're all just having a great conversation, enjoying this amazing meal that your wife has cooked. Just look at her and thank her. Tell me what you see.
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
Maybe to the end of her shoulders. Wavy.
Okay.
I don't see her clear, but I see...
A little better now.
I could see at least her hair.
Okay, that's fine. Describe your sons to me. Are they clear?
Clearer. So cute.
Okay.
They have the cutest haircuts. Like super short, like crew cut.
Okay.
Very short hair.
Dark hair or light hair?
Light and oh my god, so cute. They wear that wet look.
Okay.
It's brush, parted on the side, total crew cut. Okay. So cute though.
And as you look at your sons, what sense do you think that your relationship is like?
I see one so clear.
Okay.
Blonde hair, light gray eyes, very round face, like a heart-shaped face, very round.
Okay. I want you to look deep into his eyes and tell me, do you recognize him? Do you recognize his soul?
I hear it's Hayden.
Okay. So it's Hayden. And how's your relationship with your sons?
Good.
Do you feel happy with them? Are you a good father?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yes, I think I'm teaching them to fish.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So you're teaching your sons how to fish. They sound like they're young.
Yeah, they are.
To be fishing, but you're teaching them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that we know what your sons look like, what about the other one? Just trust and allow the images to flow through.
I'm not seeing him as clear.
I
wonder what that means.
Okay, let's go a little further.
But he's younger.
He's younger.
The younger one I can't see. I just
see the
I know
older
he's
one.
there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, do they look like his mother?
They have her hair color. Yeah.
They sound pretty cute. So let's go to an important day in the life of this man. An important, significant day of this man, the farmer, that has the family and the 2 children, and his beautiful wife, this loving family. Let's go to an important day of this man. A significant day in the life of this man. Be there now. Just take a look around. Something very important is happening today.
My wife just had a baby. It's a girl.
Your wife just had a baby and it was a girl. And what does the scene look like? What is she doing?
She's in bed holding her.
She's holding your baby.
Mm-hmm.
And who helped her have this baby? Is there any nurses around?
Yeah.
Or people that help around the house? A doctor maybe? Tell me the people that are present.
There was a doctor here, but it's just me and her now, and she's just holding the baby.
Okay, she's holding the baby. And what emotions are going through you right now? Thoughts and emotions about this new, lovely baby girl.
I'm happy.
You're happy.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted a girl.
She wanted a girl.
But you're happy.
I'm happy. I have my sons. And she's healthy and she's sweet. Very sweet.
I want you to pick up that little girl. Is she in your arms? Is she in your arms right now or your wife's?
My wife is holding her.
Well, she's going to hand her over to you. And I just want you to look at this baby girl. Just grab her and embrace her. Hope your wife, she's just had a baby. And when you look at this baby, do you get a sense that you have met this baby before? The soul that this baby has. Do you recognize it?
I'm hearing my niece Natalie.
Okay, Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
So now we know that there's a bond there.
Yeah.
With this baby girl.
Mm.
And what do you name your daughter? Can you?
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay.
Yes.
You could hear that, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're at it,
My wife's name is Ellen.
your wife's name is Ellen.
That just came to me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ellen is your wife. Sarah's your baby daughter. And while we're on the name page, do you hear anybody call you by any name?
I just heard Buck. Like they call me that.
Yeah.
Buck. Okay.
Do you feel like that's your name, or it's shorter for your real name?
I think it's a nickname.
Okay, it's a nickname. Buck.
Mm-hmm.
You can work with Buck, so it's an endearment like nickname.
Buck. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you're Buck. You just had this little baby girl, Sarah, and it sounds like it's a very important day because it's a new family member that has joined you. And it's just very joyful and full of love. And how do your kids feel about having a little baby girl? A little
They're
sister.
curious.
They're curious?
Mm-hmm.
What do you tell them?
I see them by the door looking in. They're peeking in. They're curious. We're calling them in.
To see the little baby girl.
The little boy, now I'm seeing him, the little youngest one, he's got his finger in his mouth.
The younger
It's
one.
just sort of, walking in. They're so cute. They're so cute. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they're curious about their little sister. It's a nice life.
It's a nice life. It looks like a very loving,
very sweet,
calm, full life.
Yeah.
I'm sensing there's a lot of harmony in that life, a lot of peace. Just a great family life in the countryside. Okay. So now we're going to leave behind the scene where you just had your baby girl, Sarah, and we're going to jump to another important scene of this man. Another important time in the life of this man. A very significant and probably the most important day of this man's life. Just trust and allow that the scene will come and you'll be there present, be there now.
There's something that has to do with a train.
Okay. Just allow it to come to you. A train. It might be a trip that you need to take. Just allow the scene to settle in and allow yourself to see what's happening.
I think my truck got hit by a train.
Your truck got hit by a train. And as you're feeling this, do you feel any sort of pain or discomfort?
No, it was fast.
It was fast. Tell me, where were you going when this train hit you?
I think I was just up to no good.
What do you mean up to no good?
I think I was at a bar.
So you were drinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I fell asleep in the truck. It's just stupid, just tragic. Oh my God. Just,
okay. Well, you were drinking at a bar. Was it nighttime or daytime? Evening?
It was at night.
It was at night.
And I think I was trying to make it back home.
Drunk?
Yeah.
Okay. And why were you drinking in the first place?
Why?
Yes. Maybe you were upset about something, or you were just trying to have fun.
sense being upset about anything. I think I just went with my buddies.
Okay, you were just having fun.
And getting stupid.
Okay. So now you get a sense that a train hit your truck. Can you see the scene clear now? Now that you know where you were coming from and where you were going.
The train didn't see the truck. And I pulled over, oh my God, like right on the train tracks.
So it was both of your guys' fault.
It was night, and I was passed out.
You were passed out. Sounds like you had a very crazy night.
What a shame.
So do you think that you've passed away in this?
Oh, yeah.
So this train hit you, but you can't remember because it just all happened so suddenly and you were passed out.
I was passed out.
Okay. Do you get the sense this is the last day on Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I left my wife and 3 children.
Was your daughter still young?
Yeah.
Very baby still? Or was she already kind of a toddler?
Toddler.
Okay, so a few years have passed since you've had your daughter. And this tragic, tragic death. What are some of the thoughts and feelings that are arising?
God, I was so stupid.
Well,
I feel like that was not supposed to happen.
It wasn't supposed to happen. Do you have any resentments about that day? Or life in general?
How damaging alcohol can be.
Okay. It seems that it ruined this great man's life.
Yeah, he couldn't really hold his liquor because he wasn't much of a drinker, but God, it was such a beautiful place. Oh my God, what a waste.
It wasn't a waste because I feel that you still lived a pretty good life and there's no accidents. Things were just as they're supposed to be. I think they gave you a really good peek into a great life. What sounds about more than 50 years. But I know you're gonna miss your kids. Maybe that's why it feels like a waste. But it wasn't. You were a good father, a good husband, and things just had to end this way. Now that you're passed away, what are some of the lessons you've learned from that lifetime? Just feel
How to love.
How to love. What are some other lessons?
How to teach. I taught my sons a lot.
How to teach. The importance of teaching others.
Yeah.
Are you sad or mad that things ended this way?
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Disappointed in yourself?
Yeah, that I did what I did, and I was just not ready.
But it sounds like he wasn't an alcoholic. He just decided to go out drinking one day. Just a casual night with friends, and it was the day that it was supposed to happen. It didn't sound like he purposely would be an alcoholic, right?
No.
It was pretty much just chance and destiny.
Yeah.
So as you're passing on, what happens after you pass away to your wife and kids? Do you know?
She had to sell the farm.
She sells the farm.
She leaves the state. She has to go back to where her parents are to help raise the kids.
Well, it seems like they were taken care of after all. And how does that make you feel now that you know that they were okay?
I've not ascended to that yet. I still feel very sad to leave that life.